How did four ships change an entire nation? On this day in history, March 31st, 1854, the Convention of Kanagawa ended Japan's 220-year policy of national isolation and opened the island nation to the west. For over 2 centuries, the Tokugawa shogunate maintained sakoku, a strict isolationist policy that prohibited foreign trade and contact, with only limited Dutch and Chinese merchants allowed at Nagasaki. However, American interests in Pacific whaling and trade routes to China made Japan's strategic ports increasingly valuable. In July of 1853, Commodore Matthew Perry arrived at Uriga with 4 warships, delivering a letter from President Fillmore demanding trade relations and better treatment of shipwrecked American sailors. The Japanese, who called Perry's steam-powered vessels the Black Ships, were stunned by the display of modern naval power. Perry withdrew, promising to return for an answer. On February 11, 1854, he came back with 8 warships, and negotiations began shortly after on March 8th. For 3 weeks, Japanese plenipotentiary Hayashi Akira and Perry debated terms at Yokohama. Perry rejected Nagasaki as a treaty port, a major point of contention, and instead demanded Shimoda and Hakodate. The Japanese, facing overwhelming military technology and under threat of bombardment, had little choice. The treaty, written in English, Dutch, Chinese, and Japanese across 12 articles, guaranteed the safety of American castaways, opened the 2 ports to American vessels, and established a U.S. consul position in Japan. Although Shogun Tokugawa Ieyasu ruled Japan, he never signed the document himself, delegating the task to his officials, while Emperor Kome reluctantly endorsed it. The signing ceremony on March 31st featured a bizarre cultural exchange, with Japanese kabuki performances contrasting American military bands and blackface minstrelsy. The treaty was ratified in February of 1855, and within a few years, similar agreements followed with Britain, Russia, and other Western powers. The Convention of Kanagawa marked the end of Japanese isolation and set the stage for the country's rapid modernization during the Meiji Restoration. If you've learned something, consider dropping a like and subscribing to my channel. Your support would mean the world to me.